or do we sign with an entity? You know, and I'm just wondering, number one, how have you resolved that? And number two, I think it really plays into how you're marketing this film as well, which is really, really interesting and compelling. So,
sure. Let me set the scene. It's 2006. Streaming is not a thing. The dream for every artist is to sign to a major label.
That's right.
It is not to be independent, right? That's the background here. Like,
Independent means you failed.
that means you failed. That's the background. So during that time, you know, what we don't discuss in the film, there were other people at other labels that actually was interested when they heard.
Can you go? Yeah, are you gonna tell the story of like the hip hop DX and then the? Are you gonna tell that story?
No.
Okay.
I'll just say. Either way, there were other labels interested, and all I saw was it didn't happen the way we expected it to happen, or we wanted it to happen, I'll say, at one place. That doesn't mean it's not gonna happen the way we want it to happen at another place. And that's what I saw. While he had an experience with foreign exchange that I couldn't relate to, I wasn't a part of foreign exchange. It wasn't like I was like, yo, Tate, what y'all make off that Leave It All Behind album? I wasn't doing that, you know what I'm saying? I went in his pocket. So I had no idea he saw that much money off his first month, or I'd have been like, fuck them regulators too. I mean, that's just what it is. So that was kind of the thing, but as time obviously goes on, and I've had more experience in this industry, and I see what major labels are, the red tape, the bureaucracy, and this industry is not a meritocracy at all. So just understanding that as I got older and I matured within the business, my choice was made for me. And that's something that when we got back together, that wasn't even really a conversation we had to have.
Nah, not at all. It really wasn't. We had I had a conversation, this was like last year, I had a conversation with Julie Greenwald, who's still at Atlantic, shout out to Julie. And, I was talking to her about the doc, and I told her, I was like, listen, the thing about it is that this doc is one of the few docs where the major label isn't the bad guy.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not the little brother was doing so great and then the evil record label just destroyed. Nah, like it just was destroyed from within. The label, actually did right by us. You know what I mean? Like, we made the record we wanted to make, we put it out, and then when it didn't work, they let us go. And I think that's all that any artist can ask for is a chance. And so, I think we did a good job in the film of just showing that it's not labels are bad, labels are evil, whatever. It's just that for the particular case of Little Brother, it just wasn't something that worked for us, you know what I mean? And I think we did a good job of being fair to the label, because at the time that was a big transitional time for them. One of the things we didn't have time to get into the doc was, at the time that we signed to Atlantic, that was when Warner had just went through this big corporate takeover with all the people from Def Jam, like Julie, Bjork, Ed Lyles, all those guys. They were just getting into the building. So they were fresh into the Warner system, trying to figure out a new system and trying to figure out how to market this group that just gave them an album called The Minstrel Show. Come on.
With a whole bunch of fans on the internet that they had no idea how to take advantage of. They couldn't quantify the fan base that we had at the time.
Right. But now you have this film.